Hello, friends. I am so happy you're here. Thank you for all my subscribers, all of the followers on my Facebook page. I so appreciate your support. So please take a moment and like this video. Today is June the 6th, and we're doing daily inspiration motivation videos to help you stay motivated in the process of enhancing your happiness and transforming your life. I am Dr. Lisa Winfield. I am a professional organizer and a certified life coach, and I like to dovetail these two skills into a process of helping you create the life that you absolutely love. It feels wonderful to be in that energy of loving every aspect of your life. And step by step, we are embarking on the transformational journey, and I'm walking this path with you. Okay, so what is our focus for today? We are on our health and beauty routines mani-pedi day. So go grab your hydration beverage, meet me back here, and we'll walk through some of the ideas I have for you to enhance your happiness and transform your life today, June 6th. Welcome back. All right, today our health and beauty routine is mani-pedi day. Now you can have a professional mani-pedi or you can have an at-home mani-pedi depending on your scheduling and your budget. So I like to have this little bin of water, and I get a towel. This is for my foot bath. So I have a special towel that I use. It's pink and it's girly and feminine, and that makes me feel very nurtured, my feminine energy, and it just gives me that little extra touch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little towel on the floor, because as soon as I fix this foot bath, I'm going to soak while we're talking about some other things. Now, it is almost, well, here in the northern hemisphere, it is summer, so it is sandal season. So it's really, really important that we have our feet looking good for sandal season. How many times have you gone to wear your sandals and you look down at your feet and you're like, oh dear, I don't feel like showing off my feet this way. So having this weekly mani-pedi is going to help us have beautiful looking feet for summer and sandals. Okay, so my little foot bath. Now you can soak your fingers in this as well. I like to use some Epsom salts. So I put the Epsom salts in here. I have some warm water and some bubbles. Life is fun with bubbles. We should always have bubbles. Remember when you were a kid and you had bubbles? Now, for a little added touch, I went out to the rose garden and I picked some blossoms and got a nice combination of rose petals. So I have some of these roses here, and this is just going to go into my foot bath. It makes it so beautiful and so feminine. It just makes the experience so much more uplifting. Okay, so I'll put those aside. Now you also want to have a little towel to dry your feet, and you want to get your favorite polish, and you know me, the more sparkle the better, so I'm going to have a polish of Overlay. Now I don't polish my fingernails because I do too much farm work that it just doesn't stay long. I wear gloves, but still I break nails easily. But you want to have your mani-pedi kit. So this is your little foot scrubber to scrub your heels and those rough places, so that when you slide your feet into the sheets at night, it feels smooth and it feels luxurious. Scratchy feet really disrupt your sleep, and if you have a hangnail on your toes or on your fingers, you know that can wake you up. So you want to have your nail trimmers to make sure that you've trimmed everything, and just get your little mani-pedi kit ready so that you can really accentuate the experience. You want to keep your nails healthy, and so you want to make sure that you scrub them really well. I like some soap in here because that's going to help to disinfect around my nail beds and make sure that my feet stay as healthy as possible. You also want your little emery board so that you can file and push back your cuticles. Give a good scrubbing so that your nails and your nail beds and cuticles are very happy. Afterwards, you may want to rub some oil into your cuticles and put some hydration like lotion or whatever emollient you use on your feet. So after you've soaked them and they're nice and clean, you want to moisturize. Okay, so that's going to be our health and beauty routine for today. And while we're talking about some other things, I am going to stick my feet in this beautiful rose petal foot bath. Okay, so, oh, that feels delightful. It's just the right temperature. So while we're talking, I'm soaking. So some other things that we need to remember for today is our 30 minutes of exercise. Exercise helps to boost your metabolism, so if you're trying to lose weight, it burns calories. It also increases your circulation, which benefits your skin, because then you have lots of circulation in your skin, which is going to make your skin healthier. You sleep better at night, which is restorative. It helps to repair your body. And it just feels good. It tones your muscles. You feel so much better after you've exercised. Lowers your blood pressure, helps to have a healthy heart. So exercise is just one of those things that we really need to work into our schedule. Hydration. You know, I'm all about hydration. So make sure that you are hydrating, because that's going to help your skin. It's going to boost your metabolism. It's going to help you sleep better, and it's going to reduce brain fog. When you are dehydrated, even a little bit, you experience a lack of energy, a lack of motivation, and it diminishes your enthusiasm. So if you are feeling thirsty, you are already dehydrated. So keep your hydration fluids going. Make sure that you're drinking something healthy, and if it's a caffeine-based beverage, that's like a diuretic. You're going to lose a lot of water. So you want to make sure you account for that if you're drinking tea or coffee. Cheers. Also, take time for stillness during your day. It's nice to be able to slow down. You can take a nap. You can spend time with scripture or prayer. You can meditate. Or you can just be out in nature. Sit under a tree, read a book, sit on the beach, go to the river. Whatever kind of allows your mind to just clear. To bring your breath down. Breath work will help you to really start to relax. Focusing on your breath. I like to do kind of what they call the square method, where I breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you slow your breathing down, you start to release stress. You'll feel the tension leave your body. You'll feel the forehead where you wrinkle and have that intense concentration or stress. Wherever you hold your stress, if you hold it in your shoulders or in your neck or in your back, you're going to start to feel that relax, and that's going to help your circulation as well as your metabolism, and it's going to help you feel so much better. 10-15 minutes of stillness time is really going to improve your outlook and your energy. Okay, also remember to eat clean. We want to eat to nourish our body and to provide our body with the fuel it needs to metabolize all of the nutrients, but it also is less toxins in our body. So less processed foods, more whole foods, try and eat clean, focus on meal prep, meal planning to encourage clean eating. We also like to take vitamins and supplements if that's a practice that you subscribe to. That's totally optional. I do but I'm not going to recommend you take them. That's up to you and your doctor, but I do take supplements every day. Also, we want to make sure that we are taking time for ourselves in daily self-care. So our daily self-care routine for today is our mani-pedi. Okay, so I wanted to leave you with a couple of thoughts for today. I just posted a video on using some of the items that we have to increase the amount of plants in our home. Plants are really healthy for our home because they detoxify the air. Do you know that the air in your home is actually quite polluted because it has all the toxins from the cleaners? Now, I like to use non-toxic cleaners, my Listerine spray, you know all about that. But it helps to reduce the carbon dioxide in your home and increase the oxygen. So consider adding plants to your home. Check out that video. I'll try and link it here. But it can be as simple as just a vase with a couple of cuttings from plants that will root, so then I can just kind of keep adding plants to my home. Not that I need any more. But you don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money, and you don't even have to have soil if that's an issue for like pets or you don't want dirt in your home. I get it. But having plants in your home brings the nature in. It helps to make our spaces feel more alive. It's healthier, it's uplifting, and it just brings a sense of balance and harmony to our living space. Okay, so in the video that I posted, it's kind of like a companion video, I talked about how you can use some of the items in your home as pots or containers for plants. Like this that I have, this is like an enamel fruit dish that I absolutely love, but I live in Florida and keeping fruit out doesn't work here because of the humidity. So I turned it into a dish garden. I absolutely love it, and it adds a sense of elegance to my house. It's a very elegant piece. It's enamel with pewter, and I put these plants in it. Now I do have a little liner in here so it doesn't ruin the enamel, but it just is uplifting when I look at it. So look around your space and find some items that you may not be using but would make great planters. Now, just a couple of caveats on that. If you're using a piece that doesn't have drainage, you need to minimize the watering. I water my plants once a week, and I don't overwater, because when you do that, you know what happens. But if you can use some of these items that you have, some of the stuff that you have, repurpose them for planters and add some plants to your living space. And on that note, the other thing that I'd like to just kind of leave you with today is our focus for June is utilizing items that we have in our home. I'm a de-influencer. I don't encourage you to go out and buy many things at all. I'm hoping that I can inspire you to use some of the items that you already have in a new and revitalized way, so that it number one, reduces your clutter, but it gives us a sense of satisfaction. When we see something that we don't use in the back of a cabinet, it's kind of like it drains and diminishes our energy. We're like, I'd love to use that, but I just don't know how. Well, consider using some of those items as planters for your plants and bringing that healthy element into your home. Okay, so one more thing is systematically wearing wardrobe. I have a color system that I generally use, not always, but I usually wear reds, pinks, or oranges on Mondays, greens on Tuesdays, blues on Wednesdays. Then I go into kind of my purples and violets on Thursdays, and then on Fridays I wear either whites, beiges, and then grays, blacks, or browns, depending on the season. So like right now, it's polka dot black and white season. But today's color is green, and I thought that really meshed really well with the plants. Now here's one last tip for you. If you are constantly overwhelmed in laundry, and you spend all weekend just catching up on laundry and there's piles everywhere, I'm going to give you a little hint. If you wear certain colors on certain days, you can wash those colors Like on Mondays, I wash all of my pinks, reds, and oranges. I can wash them together, and I can also throw in my pink towel for my mani-pedi. On Tuesdays, I wear green, and then on Wednesdays, I wear blues. So I can wash, on Wednesday, I can wash those two colors. I can also coordinate my family, like my husband wore, I think he wore kind of green today too. So that way, if everybody wears kind of similar colors, you can wash that color, dry them, fold them, and put them away. You're done with that color for the week. It's really going to minimize the amount of laundry that you do, because if you're waiting all week to have a load of reds, then you're also going to probably have a whole lot of laundry piled up. So that's just my tip. It really kind of streamlines the laundry process so you don't get backed up. All right, I am the Organizer Advisor, wishing you health, happiness, and harmony, a wonderful, beautiful day, and a nice soak in that mani-pedi foot bath. I love you all for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, and support my work so that I can keep bringing you these messages to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. See you in the next video.